Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it.
And his first pass is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Back to the air, Herbert on second down.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. On first down, Hampton. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
On first down, it's Herbert.
Pass incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On second and 10, the ball back with Herbert.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hampton.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's Herbert.
Touchdown, Chargers. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short, counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On second down, they'll run it here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Peters. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down. On second down, a run with Hall. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it. We can always lock in on the skill position, guys. For those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. These two teams all tied after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now a dump off here complete, and he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris, 29 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's Harper. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
He may go.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 67 yards.
And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point try now from Dicker.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it here.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Dicker now to tack on the extra point.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage is in lockdown mode everywhere.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Back to throw again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great play there. 41 yards.
And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
On first down, Justin Herbert.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
Herbert on first down now. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Herbert operating from the red zone.
That one complete to McConkey.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Albert Okwuegbunam,
as the first half is winding down.
And the Chargers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Ball again on second down.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They're going to try and throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Peters. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now a play fake here on first down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Derwin James with a pick. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So from the 37, here's a second down and 9.
Now it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Hampton. Touchdown! A great